If you swipe left or right, you can see all of
That.
us.
I see my
Oh, there
water
you go.
bottle.
Yeah.
So I found these like sticky notes at Michael's, but they have the days of the week on them. So what I've been doing is I've been like planning my menus. Wait, there we go. I've been planning my menus out for each day, like to coordinate with our activities. Do you know what I mean? Because there's days that we have to eat in like, I don't know, 3 minutes. And it's like insane. So I've been planning my meals out on those, and that's helped me to stay on track. And when I have a free Sunday, I cook ahead. But I have 2 soups that I'm making this week, which is great because I can freeze them and have them done ahead of time, which is really awesome. And
can I ask a question about the soup?
Yeah.
Because I wanted to do it. You guys actually motivated me to do it instead of salad. I love my salad in the middle of the day. I missed it when I didn't have it. But
aren't you cold?
I know, but I don't know. I know. I try to put hot things on top of the salad. So that does help a little bit. But I know I feel that way, that I'm cold. And then I make the soup. What I find is like the soup gets too, I don't know, thick or something. Like, do you just keep adding broth to it or anything? Or no?
Depends on what you're making. If I'm making it, I've been making a lot of my soups with a water broth, and that keeps it thin. A lot of soups and stews want you to put flour in them or cornstarch in to thicken them. Just omit that completely.
Oh, good. Thank you. Because I want it I like it brothy.
Yeah. So the other thing that you can do is if the soup asks for you, like a lot of them are full of vegetables, right? Don't cook the vegetables first. Don't like saute them and soften them, because that's going to pull all the sugars out of the vegetables and it'll thicken your soup. If you want something thicker, do that. Like put it in a skillet.
Even the onions, even like onions and stuff, don't do those.
I just throw raw vegetables. Yep. I throw the raw vegetables right in the broth, and I almost like it'll boil with the soup as your soup cook, and it'll keep your vegetables nice, but it'll pull the water out of the vegetables without thickening your soup. That helps too. Yeah. Watching you do that on silent is really funny, Georgie. I know. That's great. So that'll help a lot too. And I still have to post my recipes. I'm sorry I didn't do that last week. It got away from me, but I will do that for you guys today.
Awesome.
Yeah. So
I had bought from Costco. They have like an organic veggie soup. You always have to watch like the sodium levels on those things and stuff. But this one wasn't bad, so I've just had that because you were right, it was so cold. Because I don't like putting meats in soups, so I usually just do like veggies or a lentil soup.
Right.
That's what I get the rotisserie chicken last time. We made a ratatouille soup. It was delicious, guys. It was so good, but it came out so thick. My husband made it. I didn't make it.
You could just add more water, add more broth, or add water.
It was so good. And then we just bought a rotisserie chicken, and then I just shredded it on top after because I wanted the protein.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I think there's a lot you can do in the crock pot too if you have slow cookers. I have like a chicken tortilla soup I do in the crock pot. Yeah.
I think we should do a compilation of all of our soups.
Yeah. I think that's great because those are like, that's something you can like, when I'm cooking ahead, I'll have like one in the crock pot and one on the stove, and I'll put all of it in the freezer for the week in portions. So that works out a lot. So I plan on doing that this week.
Cool.
What are you doing for breakfast? Oh, yay. Carrie's on.
For breakfast, I shake every day. My shake every day for breakfast with a banana, with a black coffee. I need it. It really helps. I just love it. And I can drink it on my way to work. So there's no like skipping breakfast. There's no grabbing crappy things. So
do you have your shake?
What?
What do you have in the morning? Your shake?
My shake every morning.
See, for like 3 years, I always did like an egg bake of some sort. And then this year in my new job, I don't have a microwave. I think I'm going to have to get one because I've just been doing Greek yogurt, and I don't necessarily love the way I feel adding extra dairy into my diet. Cause I think like I think I just process it differently. I don't know why with the yogurt, but, I've been doing that with like granola, like, the Trader Joe's organic protein granola, but I want to switch it up.
Yeah.
But I don't have a microwave.
I think I'm actually, I forgot, like one of my goals that I forgot to tell you guys this week is to take my vitamins every day, because I have to tell you, I've been having like some like issues with my nails and my skin, and my physician husband is like, this is like a vitamin deficiency. I was like, how can that be? I'm like,
You know, a lot of the coaches put collagen peptides in their shake. I wonder if that would help you.
probably. I started on a multivitamin, and I take a different, like a vitamin B and a different one for my migraines, but I've not been diligent about taking them, and I need to. It's important.
I'll
I
add that to your goals.
I add the digestive health to my recover every day after my workout, because I find that helps me.
I have to
too.
get that. I have to get that.
Yeah,
I do that only if I'm having stomach issues. You know,
I always have stomach issues my whole life. I need to get
is it
Yeah,
gas?
then
Because
try
I
it,
find
Kristen.
with the gas, it helps me a lot. Like it's like I don't need
Like-
Tums or Rolaids or anything.
Yeah, reflux. I have reflux issues. But the shake has helped a lot,
Yeah,
I think.
yeah.
I don't know. I got to get that thing.
Do you guys want to go through? So we know you're making soup. What did you say for breakfast? Oh, yeah, and granola you're doing. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm doing the 3-day refresh, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So I'm starting to write that in
Right.
to and then Monday, Tuesday. Mike, I know for dinner, Mike was just talking about making a pork. We already thought it out. So we do that a lot, like pork, sweet potato, and then like some kind of a green vegetable for dinner. I don't know. Come back to me.
For dinner, we always will end up with we have to have Taco Tuesday, because Parker will freak out if we don't. But I just do it over lettuce wraps. But I cut up, the peppers and stuff, and I'll just do it on lettuce, and they do it on tortillas. But then they'll have steak, and I'll have I'll probably make meatballs this week. But for some reason, I feel like sauce has been giving me a little bit of the reflux. So I've been trying to think, and I don't think I'm going to do salads every day this week for lunch. So I'm really going to kind of screw myself this week, because I feel like I'm getting bored of everything. But I do have chicken
Sauce
breast.
would definitely give you reflux.
What is it?
Sauce would definitely be a culprit of reflux. Sorry.
Yeah, I haven't had it in a while, but the past 3 days I've had to take something, because I've been like feeling it a little bit.
Well, sauce generally has tomatoes, garlic, and onion in it. Three highly reflux causing foods.
Yeah. So
Have you been having
know
more
what I'm gonna make.
cocktails? Because I know
What?
that's the source of, have you been having more drinks for the
I
holiday?
had beer on, and it's so funny because I don't drink beer really ever. I usually have wine on Wednesday, and I have like not felt right since.
I know. I had 2 cocktails last night for a Thanksgiving party, and it destroyed me. I know immediately now why I cut it out of my diet.
It's true. It's crazy.
All right, I
Wow.
figured out my lunch.
Go ahead.
Carrie Danielle shared a Sloppy Joe, the 21-day fix Sloppy Joe recipe. I'm going to do that because it's a good lunch and dinner. So I'm going to do that. And then for breakfast, I don't want to make anything too much of anything because of the 3-day refresh. Like I want to keep it. So I have to think about it. Carrie, you're doing the refresh too. So we have to think about.
Yeah, and I'm doing it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So I really don't know what I'm doing the rest of the week because it's hard
It's
to
so far away.
think about it and prepare for that because normally, like I don't try to prep my foods that far in advance. Like some things I will.
Yeah, I do
know
a
I'm
week
gonna
at a
do
time.
chicken and avocado for lunch, like sliced chicken, like a chicken salad. I'm gonna do that instead of regular salad one of the days. I just have to see if I'm gonna put it on something or not.
Well, and the refresh, it's no animal protein. So it's going to be, I always kind of choose the same options on the refresh. Like I know one day at least I like to do the spinach salad because it's just a humongous portion. So
Right.
I actually have a hard time finishing it.
I love that, and I love the vegetables, the medley. So
The ginger stir fry,
yes.
that's my favorite. Yeah, so I'm definitely doing those two. I don't know. Otherwise, I'm just doing a lot of veggies.
I think so I don't want to do like a big crock pot of oatmeal because, so I might do like granola fruit on Monday. I'm going to miss eggs though. Maybe I should do eggs, arugula, and toast on Monday, Tuesday. Because I'm going to miss them so much on that 3-day refresh.
Yeah.
I'll do easy breakfast like that. Things I can make, like eggs, arugula, toast one day. And then I'll do the berries and yogurt. And then once the refresh is over, so starting Saturday, I can eat those things again. Saturday, Sunday. I don't have to make them ahead of time, really.
Mm.
I could do like 2 portions at a time. Move one. Hi. Gigi's been.
So yeah, I don't know. Is anybody else making anything?
No, I think that's it. Well, I know that Brian's gonna do steak and I'll have chicken. I just figured out I'll do the chicken salad, so that'll be good. I just gotta go to the store and get fruits and veggies. We have most of our proteins.
I just realized that Tuesday I'm in professional development all day, and that could be really difficult.
I did the refresh on election day, on conference day.
I know, but
was at
I
the
won't have
hotel.
my refrigerator, and like I'm gonna have to be mixing fiber sweet. Like I don't have great, It's like I might have to do it Wednesday, Thursday. Oh,
I brought a big container of ice and put it in a cooler with me. And then the place had ice because it was at a hotel. So that's how I did it there.
well, I'm gonna be in another school. I'm not gonna be in a place. I'm gonna be in a
Yeah.
classroom all day.
Oh,
It has nothing. And then usually we go out to lunch because we're not at our school.
right.
Sounds like you need to call out sick, Carrie.
I might just change my days to Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
There you go.
Can Anthony do that too?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if he had something for school.
I'm just thinking of what happens Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Yeah, that's my parent-teacher conferences.
Oh, really? Mine are the next week.
Okay. Nice.
You don't have a microwave in your faculty room?
I have to go back in there and look. I don't go in there.
There has to be. Would be insane to me for there not to be a microwave.
Yeah, I'll go back in and look. Then I have to like carry my food, like the hot food and the smell through the school to get back to my office. Like I feel like my office is in the main office. Like if anything I heat up, it's gonna make the whole main office like smell, which I feel like is weird. I don't know. I just have to. Or maybe I can just eat it in the faculty room.
You could do that. You could be social.
No, not in the faculty room. I don't like that place.
So Sandra, what are you eating this week?
Nothing. No.
You're not gonna eat today? Tomorrow?
Hey, I'm gonna do, because you guys are always talking about those overnight oats. I never made them, so I actually just looked at a recipe. So I'm gonna make that for breakfast. So I've got that going for me. I don't know. I was listening to you guys, so I have to figure it out.
I know. I told you eggs, arugula, toast. I don't know if you do that. And then the berries, the yogurt. Oh, the banana bread recipe. Do you like bananas, Sandra?
I do like banana. I'm gonna put it in my overnight oats. So
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. There's a great banana bread one and you could I know Carrie does cool things. Like she puts chocolate chips in there sometimes. And
yeah,
if
if I don't do that, then I usually just do like egg whites and veggies with a little bit of oatmeal.
Okay.
Dishes are pretty consistent. So it's either like a salad with tuna, like a turkey burger, some kind of grilled chicken and vegetables with a sweet potato. Like
Yeah.
my lunch at work is like our calf, like just has so many awesome options. So
You know what I decided to
I
do?
can go and like I could pick something great. I think the dinners are where I struggle a little bit. So I'll look to see. I'll think about what you guys said and maybe try to do that.
Oh, good. I what I'm gonna do to make it really easy. So I started writing. I'm just gonna flip flop. So like I'm gonna do sloppy joes for lunch, and then the pork for dinner, and then I'm gonna do a pork sandwich for lunch, and then I'm gonna do sloppy joes for dinner, and I'm just gonna flip them just so I don't have to make as much stuff, especially because we're doing a 3-day refresh. And then for snack, I love like doing like apple and peanut butter for snack. What do you guys usually do for snack?
I do that, or I do like carrots and hummus. I do like some cashews or almonds with like maybe some turkey slices.
I always love how your thing looks in the group where you have your cashews. What do you do? Cashews but you do pre-workout with cashews or something, right?
I have these little like snack packs I got from Amazon. So I have that, and on days I lift, I usually do like half a banana with those. And if for other days, like I'll have like less carby type fruits like raspberries, blueberries, blackberries. So just a little something like with good fat to like get you going.
I like to do strawberries and blueberries, like a purple of that, and then I'll do like a teaspoon of the dark chocolate almond butter on it. So
Yeah.
it feels desserty.
I heard Laurel's Butter's on sale right now.
There you go.
Yeah. I'd love to get to the store today. That would be amazing.
Would that be great? I know we have to do that. And then like I said, we're doing the 3-day refresh. I'm doing the same as Carrie, spinach salad. And then they give you the little shakes to do. And then Saturday, Sunday, I'll probably just do the same as I'm doing Monday, Tuesday. I don't know.
Yeah. Good luck. It's hard to do fresh even during the week, but don't you guys have like a lot of like how do you get, are you going to get through the parties and the
I don't have anything this week, I don't think.
I like mine start this week, so I'm just like, oh.
I have the Dave Matthews concert on Friday. That'll be fun.
Yeah, I love Dave Matthews.
So what do you do? Oh, me too. So what do you do? Are you going to do you say to yourself, okay, this is going to be a day where I know you don't ever really go off the deep end, I don't think, but where you just say, F it and just.
If I do though, yesterday, for Thanksgiving, like I guess I didn't ask everyone like what they made their stuff with. So I must have ate something with milk, and I couldn't even eat dessert, but like my stomach hurt so bad. And I couldn't figure it out. Like Kristen said, maybe it was the wine that just like got me, so I just feel like I have to really either eat before I go to something like that or, make a decision like, that day, like, okay, if I'm going to partake in alcohol, like to kind of control my eating throughout until I get to that like event. So if I do have an extra glass of wine, like it's not going to wreak havoc in the amount of like overall calories I had for the day.
Yeah. I try and look at my carbs for that day. And, at the maintenance level, I feel like it's a little bit, I do for the majority of the time stay pretty well focused. So like if I go to Dave Matthews and I have a couple beers, I won't be, devastated, but I actually really don't ever have beer. I usually choose red wine because I know like I've always followed that from the 21-day fix that is like a treat. So you can supplement that for the yellow. So if I'm going to go out, then I'll, try not to have my yellows for that day. And I know that I've been working out a little bit more because of the training, so I have a little extra too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you have extra give. And for anybody who's not a non-drinker, which I don't think anybody is but me, but I found out, which made me happy, that grape juice has the same effect, the positive effects that wine does on your body. So like whatever the benefits are to red wine, there are some. The same is true for grape juice. So, yeah. I was happy because I'm like, I don't want to miss out on those cool things I want. Like the positive stuff of wine.
You really aren't missing out. Like I'm getting to the point where like I don't want to drink because I just don't shit in the morning. Like, and
I tell you, it's a great excuse.
like funny where like I was like, oh shit, we're going out Friday. I really wanted to work out in the morning, and my husband just looks at me like, what is going on with you? Like, why are he's like, it's okay if you miss it. No, I really enjoy it. It's like time that I want to do for me.
Yeah.
And so I almost feel like I'm drinking less, and I'm going to get to a point where maybe I just make the decision and I more like once in a while if I'm like really in the mood. But like,
If I could do that, I would. Like, if I could be like, you know, but what happens with me, I like it too much. Like the feeling, it's just, I feel so good. And that at the beginning, it could be like one glass, you know, like it started like one glass at laundry, but then before I know it, I'm drinking a bottle, you know.
But I think like you said, Sandra, the me time, like that the other day when we had technical difficulties and I couldn't work out, I literally had to focus on my breath the entire day. And like I said to Brian, like as soon as I get home, I have to work out because I didn't realize how much I was really releasing in the mornings, you know, with that time. And at that point I was like, I can't go on a run. It's like pitch black out. I can't do it. It's like Tuesday. I wasn't in the mindset for it. But I find, I just said to him, now I'm having the Energize now. If anybody wants to work out afterwards, I'm gonna jump in the Zoom because I feel better when I get it done in the morning. Like yesterday, I did Pilates at like 4:30 in the afternoon just because I felt like I needed to stretch. But all morning, I felt like I was eating a little bit differently because I'm so used to like once I work out, I feel like I focus more on fueling my body versus feeling my emotions, I guess.
That's why I always encourage people to do it in early in the morning. Like Carrie, that was the best advice she ever gave me when I started. Just like, and I give that same advice to everybody. I'm like, it changes your life. Like you do everything in the morning early, and then you have your shake early. And I feel like when you have your shake, it gets the momentum going for like positive choices after that. Like just starting your day that way. Like I like having my shake right after my workout, but I don't always do it. Because I'm like pretty much regimented at this point. I know I'll have it every day. But
Right.
I feel different. I feel like it's easier to make the right choices after I've had my shake in the morning, you know?
Mhm.
You know what's so funny is that shopping all night on Friday, and then I came home Saturday. No, what day is it? Today's Saturday. So then when I came home on Friday, this is what I mean. I was so hungry. Like I had like eggs and coffee like very early, like 4:30, and then I had some other, I don't even know if I had a snack after that. I don't know. But when I got home, it was like 10:30 or 11 o'clock in the morning. And I was so hungry. And we had like leftover turkey and stuff like that. So I made myself a plate. And then after that, I had to go take a nap. And when we woke up, I took a nap for like 2.5 hours. And then we had to go to Anthony's cousin's house. And Anthony starts making a shake. I guess he had never had a shake. And when I see him make the shake, I'm like, oh, I never had my shake. It was like the best thing that ever happened because I was so confused when I came home because like to me it was still Thursday, you know?
Right.
But like when I was like, this is the
It was
best
like Christmas.
thing ever. I can have a shake right now, you know? And then like I really did for a while feel like good after having my shake, even though I had like no sleep. So it's amazing how much that helps you and affects you. And Sandra, that's what I was going to say to you. When you have all of these events and stuff to go to, you could either try to save your shake for right before you go, or like if that's really hard, because I don't really like to do that because I like to have mine in the morning. I just feel right. But you can have an extra one. Like if you're having it as like a snack.
I've done that. It's just sometimes if I'm at work, I don't have a blender. And I will tell you, like, I do not like the Shakeology without like ice and crushed and like it. Yeah.
Which flavor do you drink?
I do both. I just go every other month. I do vegan vanilla and chocolate.
Okay.
Because you get your hands on a couple of cafe latte, vegan cafe latte I like. But if you get your couple, like just a couple, I can send you some if you want. But if you get some of them, I like that. I prefer it with water and ice. It reminds me of like an iced coffee. You know what I mean?
Oh, I don't drink coffee actually.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
And it's funny because I don't like the Shakeology in a blender. I have only ever done, and I've only ever done water. I've never done, I do water and ice. And sometimes in the chocolate, I'll put a dash of the peppermint extract, but I don't add a thing to it ever. And I just shake it.
I'm shocked.
That's with all of them. I have Recover every day. I just shake it with water and ice. I have the Recharge at night. Everything has just been water and ice. It was too hard for me in the beginning to figure out, and this is so, I can't believe I was going to say this, but it was too hard for me to figure out like the container stuff with adding stuff there. And I wanted to have all my containers throughout the day because I was afraid it wasn't going to fill me up. So I just had it with water.
Yeah, I don't really put anything in my shake. I just really like it. It tastes like I'm having a milkshake or dessert when I like blend it. Even if I make pretty much, I would say 95% of the time, it's literally just the powder and the ice and the almond milk. And like once in a while, I'm like, I'll throw something else in it. It's pretty bland, but I don't know. There's something about it that makes me feel like it's not really good for me. Like it's like a treat, but you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Brian does it with the almond milk all the time too. I just always use the water. I don't know why.
Oh, it's so, yeah. To each his own, right? Everybody has.
Yeah. There is that, I keep seeing it, and I haven't seen any bad reviews. There's, oh my God, I forgot what it's called, but like it always pops up on my Instagram, that like blender to go that doesn't need to be plugged in. Like it like you charge your phone.
Oh, I should look into that. Yeah.
And it's small.
That would be awesome.
And considering you're not even putting really any fruit or anything in it, it would probably be great for you.
That would be awesome as we're like out and I pull that out of my knapsack and my husband's like, what is it? What? Come on. I've graduated.
Everybody's doing it.
Totally post about it.
It's funny because I've graduated because I still, whenever we go somewhere, I know it's a long day. Like literally I'm like pulling out stuff and he's like, how are you eating turkeys? Where did you get the turkey slices? I was like, no, it was in my bag. I put it with ice in it. I'm like almonds. And he's like, do you have anything in your bag for me? So now I start packing him like a little snack.
That's awesome, Sandra.
That is.
Is anybody up for working out?
I am working out. I'm
gonna go have my shake. I'm starving.
I know. I'm gonna do the Transform 20. At least that first week. Wait, when does that first week start? The calendar that Lori posted, because I'm starting 21 Day Fix next Monday, so I already committed to that. So I want to do that. Well,
I shared the calendar in our Team Crush page.
Oh, you did? Oh, good. Okay, because I think if there's a week, this next week I'll follow. Otherwise, maybe I'll just follow that first week. This next week.
Okay.
I don't know. You're giving me more minutes again. I know we don't really need them though. Are you working out now?
Yeah, I just got dressed. I just got dressed while I was on the call with you guys. That's why
awesome.
you're feeling. I just have to go to the bathroom. And
I'm not ready. I have to do Energize and read and get changed.
Okay. Well,
but
just
I'll be
text
ready
me
in like
when you're ready.
Minutes.
Yeah, text me when you're ready and we'll jump on.
All right.
I'll bring my iPad down with me because I still have like another 5 minutes or so. Brian's going to get ready still too. He's going to work out too, I think.
Okay. This was a great call, girls. Lots of good tips.
Yes. Have an awesome day, guys.
All right. Bye. Have a good week.
Bye.
Bye.